Are you tired of the same old sports media? Are you tired of hot takes, arguments, and questions that are just completely off base?
Luckily, we have something for you. Touchdowns and tangents of the people, for the people, by people who care about the culture and all concise commentary.
So fucking stubborn, bro.
Oh shit!
This man really is just so set on fucking sitting down with his crusty ass feet on the couch.
My feet aren't crusty.
Just to prove a point that he can, rather than sitting with proper ergonomics. But
you can't spell that word. Shut your ass up.
I can. Ergonomics isn't that hard of a word to spell, actually. But anyways, this is Touchdowns and Tangents, your Thursday night spot for NFL takes, topical tangents, concise commentary for the culture. I'm Pete D. Camarillo. He is
Kenneth Frank James Berry.
And on the line, we got producer Nikki.
Howdy.
We actually have some news this week, so show should be pretty interesting and keep things moving.
That sounded totally believable.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
Could you try to have some conviction?
We're
in
only
your
like
voice?
30 minutes late. It's fine.
Yeah, whose fault
More
was
like
that?
an hour and 15 minutes late.
I mean, whose fault was that? It wasn't mine.
It was kind of your fault.
I was literally.
You went to
the
the gym for 4 hours. First off,
No, I went to the.
I get back from the
I
gym.
went to the gym for 2 hours.
I got
and went
back
to the
from the
bank
gym.
and then came home.
You lying.
I went to the bank.
You were lying. The bank isn't even open after 6. You left the house at 4.
Bitch, the ATM is 24/7.
You left the house at 4.
The ATM is 24/7.
It don't take you 2 hours to be at the bank.
I left at what? 3:30.
You left at 4.
Okay, I left at 4:30.
You left at 4. You left like right at 4.
The bus came at like 4:40. What the fuck? The bus came. Bottom line is, I was there for about 2.5 hours. And then
anyway, so when I got here, I was going to take a shower, and you were in the shower, so I had to wait for you to finish taking the shower.
Yeah, because when I got here, Philip was in the bathroom.
Anyways.
I waited 20 minutes for him, and then I got a shower. And I heard you come in when I was in the shower.
So it's Philip's fault.
Technically, yes.
Anyways.
And I never blame Philip.
Yeah, man. So again, another somber note to start the show off this week. R.I.P. Jerry West. One of the greatest basketball players of all time. One of the greatest basketball executives of all time. Won one championship as a Laker in spite of 9 finals appearances. Only player ever to win the finals MVP as a member of the losing team. Went on to win several rings as a member of the front office with the Lakers, various roles. Went on to help the Warriors as a consultant. They won 2 rings with him. And then finished his life as a consultant with the Clippers. So, RIP to Jerry West. My dad said he just couldn't stand to see Boston put up 18. So...
He'd rather die than see the Celtics win the title. And he got tired of the Clippers being perpetual losers.
R.I.P.
Jerry West can't make you a winning franchise. You just don't deserve to win.
I mean...
Talking to you, Memphis.
They didn't win with Memphis either. But yeah, no, I think...
They want to go to State, though.
He's probably also sad because he knows that if the Clippers were healthy, they should have got past Dallas and everyone else. But,
we're
not in that multiverse, so...
I've never met a team to just... make more excuses for choking than the Clippers.
They didn't really choke. They got hurt. It's not choking.
If you don't get to
choking is when they lost, when they were up 3-1 versus Utah in the bubble. That was choking.
Okay, but it's like if every year there's something different.
That's not choking.
When do you accept that your franchise is snake bitten?
I mean, they've been saying that.
You guys have Cleveland Browns. No, Cleveland Browns have actually
been saying that forever.
So when is it going to turn around?
Anyways, once again, this is like 7th time I've talked about Jerry West, and somehow it always turns into a conversation about the Clippers. Yet
you brought it up.
He's not really a member. He's not a Clipper legend, so that's why it's stupid. Because yet every time I talk about him,
Laker legend.
People want to talk about the Clippers.
He never won with the Clippers.
That's fucking crazy.
Like
I'm not even just talking about you. I'm talking about
no,
everybody.
but I'm saying like the Clippers and the Grizzlies were like his "I'm gonna do right by the world" project.
No, he actually
even helped with
spent
Golden
there
State,
for
too.
7 years. He actually was there longer than
Yeah,
he was
he built it.
in Golden State or Memphis.
Yes, after the Lakers, he could have just retired and done fuck out. He's in the Hall of Fame 3 times, bro. He didn't have to do anything else after the Lakers. That's how goated he is. There's people coming out the woodwork. Jerry West paid for my kid's basketball camp. There's people coming out the woodworks, bro, and he had a really rough, fucked up childhood. Like, his shit was dark. Like, I haven't gotten through his whole book yet, but, like, alcoholism, the constant losses, his upbringing. Jerry West went through a lot of shit. Man lived a full life, and he left it better than he found it. So, a few white people I might shed a tear over. Salute to Jerry West. Yeah, that's silent. I was kind of confused. All right, well, next one, another person who also passed in the YouTube community and the comic community. Everybody knows who he is. Ben Potter, a.k.a. Comic Storian, legendary voiceover. Not actor, but like he did voiceover work, and he also like in 2014 he would do like a dramatic reading of like famous comics, and it really kind of brought like a lot of people together. So he got in a car accident. His car flipped over a bunch of times. Hey, who is that? Your feedback. So yeah, condolences to his family. His wife came out on Twitter actually and said he had passed like 3 days ago, and it's fucked up. Dude was 40, former Marine medic. COVID almost wiped out his channel altogether. He has like 3 million subs. And yeah, I know like I got to see some in 2014. I will watch some of his stuff. I remember when he first came out, him, Rob from Comics Explained, Dope Spills, like a lot of the YouTube community fans of like comics in general, like were really kind of hurt by this sudden death. He was only 40. The scene they said that he had his seatbelt on. He was the only person in the car. Yeah, for people who don't know who Comic Storian is, it's probably like, what the fuck is Kenny talking about? But for people who do know, this dude is like the Jordan. He's like the Mount Everest of like voiceover people. Like he could have been doing voiceovers for movies. He's that talented. Like go watch Comic Storian, some of his old videos, some of his highest grossing videos. The Dark Knight's Metal, that's a really great saga that he did. Just really entertaining work. Really talented dude. Again, like he was a fucking Marine medic. And then he just said, you know what? I love comics. And he brought back a lot of fanfare and a lot of... he touched a lot of people's lives. A lot of kids grew up on him. Like, so imagine being 5 in 2014 and you're watching this dude on YouTube and you just found out he died in a car accident this week. So, all his fans, his family, praying for all them. First, Bill Walton, Jerry West. This dude, they do really go in threes. It's kind of sad.
Yes.
The Mavs being one way swept in the finals.
I don't know what we're supposed to say about that because the Mavs are just trash. There's only Warren Boo mentioned.
When's game 4?
Tomorrow, Friday.
Cool. So as long as this is over before Juneteenth, we're all good.
The NBA is about to lose a shit ton of money.
They better not have this They better not stretch out this till fucking Juneteenth. Because I don't want to see Celtics fans celebrating
the worst watched
on Monday.
final since 2007, minus 2020 and 2021, which was the COVID years.
I'd rather watch the New Jersey Knicks get the shit kicked out of them by the San Antonio Spurs again. Jason Kidd carried that team by himself. Richard Jefferson was a rookie. Kenyon Martin was like in his second year. I think that was before Vince Carter got there. But yeah. Crazy. No, Vince Carter might have been on that team that lost to the Spurs. because they got the Nets to the. He got the net. Jason Kidd got the Nets to the finals like 2 years. 2 years in that span after the Lakers blew up, and the Spurs went on their run. Yeah, Luka doesn't play defense, and everything that all the like Gilbert Arenas and all these black dudes, former hoopers, have been saying that Europeans are soft and they don't play defense and they can't really bang like the way the American players can. And now that he literally is flopping, knowing he had an injury and he had 6 fouls, he could have easily just not taken a fucking charge to a dude. Was it Drew Holiday he fouled? He got a charge on? I don't remember, but you can't afford to get fouled out in the NBA Finals. Hell, Kobe wasn't doing that. I mean, Shaq got fouled out, and Kobe had a fucked up ankle, but guess what? Like, you just play smart basketball. And honestly, Jason Kidd's a great coach. Kyrie's a great player. Until Luka learns to play defense and stop being a little bitch, the Mavs aren't going to go anywhere. And honestly, their windows, I can see their window closing very fast because the West is going to be shaken up in the next couple of years.
Yeah, so other than that, the Mike Tyson Paul fight got rebooked for November 15th. So, yeah, we got another 5 months of that cloud exchange.
Like I said to the homies from the homies Phil and them from Unfiltered Truth, like, I'm not afraid of Mike Tyson. So if I had to fight Mike Tyson, I'm not going to have any fear because I know this is about to get turned into a bloodbath very fast. This is going to become a street fight. I'm not standing and boxing with Mike Tyson. You got to be pretty fucking stupid to do that. Or you got to have such a severe and disgusting advantage like Logan Paul does. Or fucking Jake Paul. Like, the dude might have psoriasis of the liver. In old videos, he's saying he don't know if he's going to be alive much longer. Even if you're trying to give this man a payday, do you really want to be punching on 65-year-old fucking Mike Tyson who burnt the candle at both ends? I just don't want to see it. I didn't want to see Deontay Wilder get knocked the fuck out. I need these boxers to retire. Like, bro, okay, you didn't get the money. Go start a podcast. Go link up with some people. Figure some shit out. But I don't want to see that. That's just sad, bro. Shit happening with college football. There's just a college World Series going on right now, and I'm pretty sure Nikki wants to talk about that because Oklahoma. Okay.
I don't want to pierce y'all's ears with my feedback, but
yeah, I was like, that feedback was killing me.
Fuck Texas. All my homies fucking hate Texas. Get fucking shit on. Another one. 4 in a row for the OU softball team. Get shit on. As far as the College World Series goes, yeah. Good luck, boys. I don't think we have a chance, but we'll see.
The Pac-12 is officially out, so there are no more Pac-12 sports. Pac-12 is officially dead. RIP. It could have been different. You should have hired me. You fucked up.
Take your tangent then?
Yep. When there's college football, there's... I don't want to talk about Colorado. So.
Go ahead, Nikki.
Take your tangent. The Falcons lost their 5th round pick for tampering with Kirk Cousins.
So it was Kirk Cousins and it was the 2 other players,
Darryl Mooney and their tight end.
Yeah, that they signed on that first couple of days of free agency. Honestly, my take is that this shit happens all the time. I don't know who's snitching on who, but stop it before you get RICO charges because you're in Georgia. That's all.
Fannie Wilson might free thugger. I can honestly, like, the Falcons should just get behind the free thugger movement. Honestly, I'm gonna play some Young Thug when the show's over. I just don't care. Like, it's so dumb. Like, tampering is so dumb because guess what? I work for the fucking NFL. We're out here publishing fucking stories. Agents are leaking information. Like, why are you taking people's draft picks? It's fucking stupid. And then the Falcons
in a 5th round draft pick, like that does anything.
Ooh, I wish you could see my face. Ooh.
At least stand on business and make it a 2nd or 3rd round.
Little bitch. And the dude was a fucking 3rd string tight end, bro. He's only really just coming in to block because Kyle Pitts is going to be mostly getting all the catches. So it's like, what was the point? Like, and then also, because, you know, they have the whole Rooney Rule thing. So if you hire, like, minority coaches or whatever, pretty much black coaches, non-white coaches, you get extra draft picks and shit like that. So you're going to punish the team that literally is being progressed. Okay, cool. Like, why are we announcing deals the first day of free agency and then you're going to hit people with tampering? I'm going to be quiet. I'm just be quiet. I should stop talking.
Next one.
Pick or tangents. Let's see. Oh, the Pats officially retired the number 12 jersey today at Tom Brady's induction into the team's Hall of Fame. Congrats, Tom Brady.
Water is wet.
I'm just going to say it's great that they did its own standalone event for him just because, like, if they would have did it during the season, it would have been hard for that many people to afford to be able to go.
Dude, that fucking stadium was packed.
And so it's great that they did something like that to make it more inclusive for all the fans, not take away from whatever's going on the field. And so, honestly, I think it is a smart decision to just get it out the way, get it done with, and just bring everything full circle. Plus, Bill's not there to hate, so.
Does Bill get a statue? Bill
For sure.
Does he, though?
For sure.
Nikki, does he get a statue, though? If it was all Brady.
Are you
I thought players
me,
get statues.
Of course he gets a fucking statue.
Are you
What
sure?
is this? Communist Russia?
I mean, have you looked outside lately? Have you checked TikTok?
Birds aren't real.
Real. All right, moving on.
Birds aren't real. It's a whole book.
Uh,
Pigeons at 2 a.m. creep me out.
From the Vikings stated that Darnold is ahead of JJ McCarthy in the quarterback competition right now.
That's called PR.
Yeah.
So when McCarthy wins the job, he really earned it. He earned the team's respect. No, it was just close enough, so you give it to the rookie. If it's close, you give it to the rookie. If it's far and away, you give it to Sam Darnold. So he's trying to rebrand his career. And if Sam Darnold, if you can't be good throwing to T.J. Hawkinson, your former USC receiver, Jordan Addison, and Justin Jefferson, and have it handed off to Aaron Jones, if you can't functionally operate the offense behind a very good offensive line, by the way, you're one of the worst busts of all time. Like, if Sam Darnold can't make this work in Minnesota, don't ever talk to me about Jameis Winston again. I'm squaring up.
Yeah, so
He'll be like he's like athletic Trent Edwards.
yeah. No, I never played with Sam Darnold.
I know, but they both went to USC, so the lineage, like USC knows USC. That's all I mean.
I guess. I mean, he's kind of
Way older than him. Yes, I know.
a USC transplant, but
USC transfer from Pittsburgh. Transfer.
I mean, it's the same thing.
No,
but
it's
I'm
not.
saying
A transfer and a transplant are different.
Yeah, he only spent one season with USC.
Oh my fucking god, I forgot that he played for USC. That's disgusting.
Which
How did you forget Jordan Addison played for USC? Literally, what did?
No, Sam Darnold, bro.
How did you forget that? The greatest Rose Bowl.
Every time, okay, at the Coliseum, there's this like wall in one of the levels of the tower that has Sam Darnold's face on it.
It's fucking Jersey,
Every
yeah.
time I walk into that room, I'm like, holy shit, Sam Darnold played for USC.
All I'm saying is
He was the original great one. He's supposed to be better than Andrew Luck.
all I'm saying is it's kind of disrespectful to be like Jordan Addison is a USC alumni when he only spent 9 months at USC versus Sam Darnold.
I didn't say he was
actually
alumni.
Spent like fucking 4 years.
I
there.
said USC brethren. He only spent 3 years there, actually.
Whatever. Are you sure he didn't have a redshirt year?
No, he didn't because he was a fucking linebacker in high school. And they were like, oh, you can throw the football too? Yeah. And then he pretty much came on the scene. He was like a redshirt sophomore. I think he was a redshirt sophomore. He didn't
So then he did have a redshirt year.
I don't. He was there 3 years. He was there 3 years and he dipped.
Yeah. And then played 2 seasons.
He was a redshirt sophomore or he was a junior?
Redshirt sophomore.
There you go.
Yeah, he should have stayed another 2 years.
No,
I digress.
Clay Helton ruined him. Blame Clay Helton. Just blame Clay Helton.
But yeah, man, I think ultimately, and like you said, if it's close, you give it to McCarthy. If it's far, you give it to Darnold. But either way, I think you kind of have to start with Darnold and move to JJ because
you have to prove it.
Because this team, I mean, at least what they're saying is they're trying to win this year. So they signed Aaron Jones. They signed other veterans. So you got to at least, show them you're trying to win by going with the veteran. And if he fucks up, then it's easier to go to McCarthy. But if you go to McCarthy's ass, you can't really go to Darnold because that will literally fuck up his confidence. CC, Drew Lock, and anyone else who's been in Denver ever. All right, next one.
I agree. But so the Lions forfeited their OTA practice because they violated work player rules.
Yeah, that's just pretty much they were doing too much. They went too hard at the practice, and so they lost the Monday practice. People they're gonna get OTAs are pretty much over after this year.
What's crazy is they're already having so much trouble getting players to come out, especially the stars, to come out to these organized team activities and mini camps, and yet they want to add more to the future seasons. The Players Association does, so it just doesn't really make sense to me. Make it make sense. I think at this point, most of these players are working out year round. It's not like before when they had fucking day jobs and football was just their little seasonal bag. These guys are year round now, so I don't know how vigorous OTAs really need to be. But I guess that's just an ongoing conversation that we're going to continue to have as they try to hash out this new schedule and new offseason in the coming years. All right, next one.
Next up, we have Gregory is suing the NFL and the Broncos for $500,000 in fines for the fines he received for his THC use.
Here's the thing, right? He ain't getting that fucking money back. Boy, he thought he was gonna sue the NFL and get paid.
Yeah,
all right, you gonna fuck around. All right, you gonna fuck around and, whew, I mean, you know what? Let me be quiet. You gonna fuck around.
I mean, who knows? He might actually have some recourse here because it is in Denver, and Denver's had weed legal longer than anyone. So I don't know if they have special stipulations in their contract or not. But either way, I mean, Randy Gregory's been through this so much. I don't think he'd be suing for no reason. He's already been fined by the NFL so much. He's not just suing just to get money back. He's obviously suing for a reason. So we'll see how it turns out.
You think he has some standing then?
He must. I mean, he's been fined by the league many, many times. I don't think he's just doing it to get the money back this time,
Sure.
But here's the thing: there have been guys
you can't tell me that half of that Broncos rosters ain't blowing a tree.
Do you remember former Baltimore Ravens and Jacksonville Jaguars tackle Eugene Monroe? He was like the 8th overall pick out of Virginia. Huge cannabis proponent. And he had some victories. And did you ever hear about it? Because even if he does win, it'll get swept under the rug. He's dabbling with some dangerous forces. I'm just saying.
That's different though, because that was Florida and Maryland where weed wasn't legal until
no, but anytime
yesterday.
you sue the NFL, bro, what you think gonna happen?
But it's different. It's a state
it's not
thing.
Different.
It is, Kenny. It's different.
No,
it's a state
I'm saying the league don't care. In court, if this was any other thing, I 100% agree. But if he
if he gets phased out the league, if he gets a veteran, if he gets
He's already been phased out the league.
No,
I didn't even know he was in the league.
Bro, he's been
in
the league every year like the past 4 years.
And he didn't play. He barely played the last 2 years.
He's still getting a paycheck, though. Ain't it fun?
Shout
out to Paramore.
What I'm saying is, he's not even just, what I'm saying is, weed at this point is a state law.
It's not federally recognized yet.
Exactly. Though. So you sue the state. So the state, it comes down to the state law. These organizations operate in the state.
And if the NFL,
so state by state is different.
And if the NFL uses some of their federal power, you think they won't? Okay. Okay, fine. All these professional leagues, bro, they all got hands in gambling, and they punish people who smoke weed. Don't you see the pattern? NBA. Punish you for gambling.
Actually, the NBA doesn't even test for weed anymore.
Yeah,
they haven't tested for weed
anymore,
for like 2 years.
But they did. But they did, right? For like 30 years. Cool. For like 30 years.
But even before, they weren't really popping people for it.
They were popping certain people. Ask Steven Jackson and AI.
Yeah, that was like 20 years ago.
I said 30 years ago.
Like 20 years ago.
But I'm saying, like, these leagues made it their mission. Like, we just did a story about a dude from baseball who got banned for life for betting. When it comes to things that everybody can make money on, but other like these big professional leagues can't get their hand in, they can't get their hand in your pocket, and you sue them.
Yeah, but you're oversimplifying a complex legal thing. It's like even with the gambling thing, the reason why that was a gambling thing was because it happened here in California where gambling is not legal.
Yes, I'm not oversimplifying it. I'm saying just know when you sue the league, you're going to war. They're not going to forget it. They've never let Al Davis forget it. He's dead. They won't let his son forget it.
The league gets sued all the time.
Yes, but they
take
it personal.
They're just going to settle. What's going to happen? He's probably going to get half of that.
Settle, take it personal. I mean, hopefully, if it's not that big a deal and they know they're wrong, but the league don't like giving up money and don't like admitting they're wrong. Because once you admit you're wrong, then that opens the floodgates.
That's why
everything.
you settle.
That's the great part about settling is you don't have to admit that you're wrong.
Exactly.
That is true. But now if he pushes this to trial and he doesn't want to settle, now that's when this gets interesting.
Well, if he's smart, he's not going to push it to trial unless it's all for, like, I don't know, airtime.
I mean, after he pays his lawyers and agents, I wonder how much money he's actually going to get. So this must be a substantial amount to where he's willing to, like, really go to bat for this.
All right, next one.
Closing out, take or tangent. Lawrence, as in T-Law. T-Law got an extension today.
Yes, sir. What, like $275 million?
It's less than the Burrow deal.
Can anyone provide the details of the extension?
Yes, 5 years, $275 million, $142 million guaranteed at signing, and $200 million in guaranteed money total. It's more It's slightly less than the Burrow deal. So Dak Prescott gonna try to get like $300 million. Watch.
Yeah, fuck that shit, dude. Dak Prescott's gonna be lucky if he gets.
Raiders gonna give him $300 million.
Just give Dak Prescott $300 million.
Yeah, but it'll be like $150 million guaranteed. It'll look like a bad contract, but it'll actually be like
Dak Prescott's gonna play Antonio Pierce in the Raiders movie.
Wait, let's talk.
3 years, $150 million for Dak Prescott.
Would you want the Raiders to pay him that?
No, but the Raiders would do some shit like that.
He'd be better than any quarterback they've had in 20 years.
Jameis Winston is better than Sam Darnold and Gardner Minshew, and I'll throw hands over that. But Gardner Minshew got a $30 million contract. Make it make sense.
Well, Sam, no question, but Gardner...
Sam's like a one-year deal.
Cut from the same cloth.
Minshew is mid. He's just a great success story. He's an underdog.
Minshew? No, don't talk about my mustache warrior like that. It was wild.
Mustache warrior?
But yeah, to your point...
He was almost at Alabama, by the way.
To your point, Kenny, I mean, Baker Mayfield got a chance to redeem himself.
Baker's better than all three of the people.
Jared Goff got a second contract and got a chance to redeem himself. And T. Law is getting this money a little bit early.
That's the market.
Burrow got his money a little bit
Dak getting
early.
fat paychecks, bro. Salute to
And
Dak.
Jameis not only did not get a 5-year
Got
option,
robbed. Got a 1-year
he
fucking.
didn't get a second contract, and he's just been bounced around the league and hasn't even gotten a real shot at.
They let Andy
playing
Dalton.
again.
They let Andy Dalton start over Jameis Winston, and the whole team loves Jameis. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. I'd rather the Raiders give Andy Dalton $20 million. I wouldn't even blink. I'd be like, you know what? Good. Now we can gear up for a QB in 2 years. And the Falcons tight end is Charlie Warner. Worner.
Go ahead, Nikki.
The GM got fined $50K, and the Falcons got fined $250K.
Touchdown or turnover?
Dun, dun, dun.
First up, the Christian McCaffrey, my glorious king, got named as the Madden 25 cover athlete. Touchdown or turnover?
Turnover.
This is a major touchdown. Don't be a hater.
No. See. You misunderstood.
Bro's about to call me a white supremacist. Watch it.
Facts.
I'm sorry. I would shake your hand if you were here.
He was really
that was
thinking
funny.
about that.
That was good. You almost had me. I wasn't even thinking that far. McCaffrey ain't played the Raiders since he was on the fucking Panthers. Why are the Raiders getting ran through and run down on by Christian McCaffrey? See what I'm saying? The league won't leave the Raiders alone. What the fuck? They did a fake fucking shoot. Greg Townsend Jr., who played for the Raiders and whose dad was a great NFL player. This dude's a D-end. I think he went to Woodland Hills, Taft, or some shit. I forget. I don't know why. I know where he went to high school, but he's one of the best D-ends in California in the country. Coming out of high school, never really amounted to much when he got to the league, but he was on the Raiders. Now, this dude was playing left tackle and fake blocking in a photo shoot for Christian McCaffrey. Maybe you could have just, I don't know, found a picture from a game where he scored a touchdown against a real team that he's actually played against, because he hasn't played against the Raiders since fucking Khalil Mack was nearby. And Cam was on that team. Like, why so much Raider hate? Like, this is unnecessary. Juneteenth is coming up. Like, they could have had the Cowboys there. You could have had the Lions there. You could have had the Packers there. You could have had the Rams there. You could have put any other team on the Madden cover, but you wanted to shit on the Raiders, a team he hasn't fucking played against since he was on the Panthers. That's why I think that cover's bullshit, and honestly, Madden covers are dead, and they killed it. You could have had, honestly, I would rather have Tom Brady statue on Madden 25.
Kenny, you know he played them last year, right?
What? No fucking way. The Niners played the Raiders last year on the regular season?
This dude's whole fucking take just got flamed, bro.
I'm mad. Because, like, I'm really mad. Because, like, he didn't go off on the Raiders like that. I'm in a fantasy league. I don't think he went all the way off on the Raiders.
You have one of those trauma responses where something really bad happens to you and you just forget that it ever happened.
Yeah,
I think that's what's
that just happened.
happening to you right now.
I'm going to totally admit I was wrong. But, like,
I mean, he definitely scored.
okay, did he have 100 yards rushing or 100 yards receiving?
Yes, he did.
I would guess.
What was the score? Was it a blowout?
He averaged 7 yards a carry
Shit.
and 12 yards of reception. He had 200 all-purpose yards.
I would never admit a white man is right.
Yeah, they won in overtime.
Oh, nah, fuck them. That was an overtime game. Fuck this guy. Nah, bro. You
That
barely
was
beat
only a year ago. That wasn't that long
You
ago.
won overtime. Ooh, that's even, no, I'm doubling down on the hate. Fuck that. We need more haters in society. I'm doubling down on the hate. The cover would have been better if you used a different team.
What's crazy is that the Raiders and Niners have only played 15 times in history.
Because people keep getting killed in the parking lot.
Yeah, by Niners fans.
Yeah, because Niners fans be bitches.
But the Raiders catch a bad rep.
Niners fans be having all the criminals pulling out the knives, stabbing and
Honestly,
shooting
the
people.
dumbass Raiders should have just kept fucking Stidham.
Stidham?
Yeah, because
You said Stedham. That's crazy.
whatever.
It sounds like a fucking UEFA team.
He's better than
J-Rod
fucking.
Stidham.
Next you're going to say Wayne Rooney. Or some
He's
weird
better
shit.
than both of them that we have right now. But anyways, yeah.
Oh, God,
You didn't have to.
J-Rod
You still didn't have to. What?
Former Patriots.
Again, I just said I'd rather have Tom Brady as a fucking statue, like the Thriller Monument or whatever. I'd rather have Tom Brady's or I don't know. Don't recreate a photo of a game that, like, you could have just got game footage and then had him recreate that. You didn't even have him recreate that. It was kind of
I think it was a real photo. I don't know where you got that. You got to shoot.
Greg Townsend, I sent you the thing. They shot that.
I saw that, but I think that's a real image.
But, like, Greg Townsend played defensive end. He was playing left tackle. And they're like, why would you recreate that? Nobody remembers that. You barely won in overtime, bro. How about you use the one where he's playing against the Chiefs?
I think you doubling down is just making it worse, honestly.
No, like, I'm just annoyed that they used the Raiders.
Because 99% of normal people aren't going to, like, notice or care.
No, like, the only option was Christian McCaffrey. Let's be real. Like, he was the only option for the cover. I mean, it ain't going to be fucking Brock Purdy. So, my point is
that
put him in all his glory. Don't have him go against the Raiders. The Raiders aren't even a playoff team. You could have had him going against the Chiefs. That would have been more iconic, seeing how he scored on a dope-ass touchdown, and he's the only reason they were in the game.
Yeah, but can you really put him on the cover if he's lost to them twice?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't lose.
We put Larry Fitzgerald on the cover with Palomalu. We put Donovan McNabb on the cover.
All right, man. I need you to chill. You're yelling in the fucking mic for no reason.
Why you yelling to the mic?
Why are you yelling? I'm right here.
For sure.
Let me turn my levels down then.
I made an MGK reference, but
I know I heard it. I just don't acknowledge MGK.
But yeah, I'm gonna say it's a touchdown.
You shouldn't either.
Just because he's the first running back to be on the cover in like over 10 years, only like the second running back in like 15 years. Shout out to Sean Alexander. And yeah, man, shout out to Garrison Hurst too, since he was the only other 49er to ever be on the cover of Madden. He was on the cover of 1999 edition.
Jerry Rice never being on the cover of Madden is crazy.
Technically, he started the Madden curse, so
he got his shit.
Just made me think about Garrison Hurst. So
he had a 99-yard touchdown run. Great Georgia running back, by the way.
Next one.
Touchdown or turnover. The Steelers made the worst decision in program history by signing Tomlin to another 3-year extension.
Now you sound like a white supremacist. That sounded right. You sounded very racist. You sounded like Caitlin Clark saying, "I don't." Never mind. That was wild.
Okay, Molly Quorum with your slanted intros.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's so wow. You didn't even try to be impartial.
No, I just think I don't have.
Hey, Tomlin got more rings than the Cowboys.
I don't have anything against Mike Tomlin, but he's the worst thing the Steelers have ever done. That's crazy.
Like, you know Hines. Never mind.
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
Okay,
Plaxico Burress shot himself. He played with no gloves.
Belichick is the best NFL coach of all time, but it was also his time, wasn't it? It was
Why
his time
you're choosing to hate on one of the most consistent coaches of all time?
And they have totally different coaching styles. So
he's literally better than his successor.
All I'm saying is
you hate the Steelers. Just say it.
It's time to hang it up.
You're a Cowboys fan who hates the Steelers. What are you talking about?
He just named Russell fucking Wilson as his starting quarterback. It's time to hang up the cleats, bro.
You've never played a down of football in your life. What are you talking about?
How are you going to extend a guy for 3 years before we even get to see?
You're a Cowboys fan.
His next? He just made molecular level changes to his team.
Not really.
And we're just supposed to just guess.
It was just quarterback.
That they're okay for him to get this 3-year extension.
Russ actually didn't have really that bad of a year last year. He actually had pretty good numbers.
They had
Russ had pretty great numbers actually.
They were the definition of mid. They were the agents.
Because Kenny Pickett was their quarterback, and Mason Rudolph was definitely all right.
Oh, I'm sorry, biggest hater of Russell Wilson ever in the history of ever.
No, that would be Future. That would be Future. Future is the biggest hater of Russell Wilson ever. I would never raise Future's kids. They're not my fucking problem. I would never raise Future's kids.
So
13 of them.
So tell me, Kenny, are they better with Russell
I don't like the way you
Wilson?
said Kenny.
Kenneth, are they better with Russell Wilson?
They're better than the Cowboys, who haven't won shit since I was alive.
Fuck? Okay.
The Steelers are better than the Cowboys right now.
Are they better?
They got a better defense. They got a better defense.
No.
You talk all that shit about Dak. She said no. You talk all that shit about Dak. Fine. Cool.
Are they better?
How many games the Cowboys won last year?
Russell Wilson than they are with Kenny Pickett. Yes or
Yes,
no?
they're way better with. I wish Russell Wilson was a Raiders starting quarterback. He's just a fucking like diva, but QBs are
Bro,
high maintenance.
I'm about to pull the receipts.
I've literally said I'd rather have Russell Wilson than fucking give Gardner Minshew $30 million. I've said that on wax.
Okay, that's not saying a lot.
Yeah, because that's a $2 million contract, Nikki. Duh. He's going to give you Pro Bowl adjacent quarterback play.
I won't forget what you said about him.
I won't forget it either. And when the Cowboys don't win a Super Bowl again, I'm going to let you
Why do we
know.
keep bringing up the Cowboys?
Because
Like,
the
that
Steelers,
ass fuck-
you are acting like the Steelers aren't the Cowboys' most hated fucking rival. Like before
Okay,
Crips and
am I
Bloods,
Cow-
Steelers and Cowboys
Yeah,
hated
am
each
I-
other.
Do I care about the Cowboys' success or failure whatsoever? No.
You do. You're married into the family now. What are you talking about?
Oh, fuck that noise.
No.
dude.
You're a Cowboys fan now. You're no longer a Patriots fan. You're a Cowboys fan.
Oh, I'm
Sorry.
sorry.
That's how it works.
Why do I have to convert?
Because that's kind of how marriage works. You gotta you gotta support your man's team. You gotta stand by your man.
Yeah,
It's a Dolly
so-
Parton song. It's a Dolly Parton song. You gotta listen to
I
Dolly.
think it's more
Dolly
like-
said
I think
stand
it's
by your
more like
man.
you have to convert to the better fans team, and obviously I'm a bigger Patriots fan. So
That
yeah,
sounds like fence riding to me. I'm just saying
All right, can we move on?
Dolly said stand by your man, and I think you should just take Dolly's advice because that's Dolly fucking
no,
Parton.
bro, what the fuck? What is this?
Well, you're hating on Dolly
You
Parton?
guys are out of
You want me-
pocket
you
this
want me to
week,
put
both
on
of
a
you,
bonnet?
man.
You want me to put on a bonnet and start washing clothes out of a fucking jar?
I mean, you won't
No,
fight
I'm gonna-
Jolene. You won't fight Jolene.
All right, I'm moving on. Congrats, Tomlin, I guess.
Oh, you're a hate. That's
Uh,
crazy. That's worse hate than I just don't like the Raiders being the butt of the joke. But you just hate the Steelers. That's crazy.
Well,
You're denial about it.
well, no shit, yeah. Anyway, moving on.
All right, Pete's gonna kill himself on the couch. Let's move on.
Me for real. Bears re-signed Lewis to a 1-year deal. Touchdown or turnover?
Who the fuck is Lewis?
I was like, who's what?
You know what it has to take for me and Kenny to both be like,
Deion
who
Lewis?
the fuck is this?
Who the fuck is Lewis? Fuck Lewis. That's too close to Lewis.
Oh, that's awkward. All right. GG, brother. I guess.
Hey, skip that shit. Who cares? Who the fuck the Bears signed everybody? Nobody cares.
Lewis, if you're listening to this.
Oh,
we
it's
can hear
Mercedes Lewis.
Oh yeah, he's like the oldest tight end to ever play. He's like
Yeah,
on
he's
year
like
19.
67.
40-year-old.
Long Beach legend. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I stand-
touchdown. Sorry, we were so
Yeah,
disrespectful.
no, that's a Long Beach goat.
Yeah.
That was my favorite UCLA player. Especially when he shit on Oklahoma. Oh my God, when they went,
Long Beach, and all of a sudden we like him. Okay.
I got family in Long Beach. Fuck
He's
out of here.
from
I'm not getting
UCLA.
shot. Yeah, he went to Long Beach
All
Poly.
of a sudden,
He's
from
been a
SoCal.
grown-
Remember
no.
he exists.
Nikki, I don't think you understand this. They're gonna do a fucking 30 for 30 on Mercedes Lewis one day. This motherfucker is timeless.
30 for 30
No.
for 30 on a guy you couldn't even remember his name.
No, you
That's
said
wild.
Lewis. Who the fuck? I mean, Rashard Lewis. Like, I can name 30 people with Lewis in their name. You didn't
How
really
many
specify.
Lewises play for the fucking Bears?
I kind of fucking forgot.
Kenny, shut the fuck
How
up.
you gonna tell me to shut up? And I was
You're trolling.
I'm not trolling. She's
You
trolling.
just brought up Rashard Lewis, bro. That's the most trolling fucking troll of
I'm
all
saying,
time.
I don't-
You brought up a basketball player from the Seattle Seahawks in 2004.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't just say Lewis. I don't know. I mean, Lewis Black. I like Lewis Black. He's a great comedian.
All right. We don't have much to say about Mr. Lewis. Congratulations on your extension. Moving on.
All jokes aside, though, Mercedes Lewis is like the dude's a freak of nature athletically. It's
I
like
will
he doesn't
definitely
age.
be watching his 30 for 30 now.
Great blocking tight end, by the way. Long Beach legend. I loved it when he shit on all over Oklahoma too.
So,
You said all
Speaking
those
of
things 3
Oklahoma.
times, Kenny.
I know.
speaking of Oklahoma, Sterling Shepard comes out of retirement, out the woodwork like Batman to come play with Baker Mayfield and the Bucs.
What the fuck is going on with you today, too, Nikki?
Hey, Nikki.
This whole fucking show is off the
Nikki.
wall. I'm about to walk out, bro.
Hey, Nikki, this is where we squash the beef and end racism. Because honestly, a tear formed in my eye. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" When Sterling Shepard came out of retirement, I was like, "Yeah, let's do that shit." I'm gonna take him in fantasy at the end of the draft, just cause.
Hell yeah.
That's my fucking
you
guy.
added more-
No, shut up. He's the all-time leading receiver in Oklahoma history. Don't you fucking forget it.
You added more color to that than all of the fucking other touchdowns and turnovers you've done in the existence of this podcast.
She's on her way out. She knows.
Because Sterling Shepard is one of my favorite tight or wide receivers to ever fucking grace the league.
No, he's one of the greatest ever.
He's
technically the greatest in Oklahoma history.
King.
Even though he hasn't even played in like 2 years.
Hey, we're not going to slander Sterling Shepard. Injuries derailed a great career because he was producing.
He's a great guy, great career, great story, great background, great daddy.
Wanted the Raiders to take him.
10 out of 10 across the board. We cannot say a single bad thing about this man.
I mean, other than he wore Tim's on a fucking boot with jeans. But, I mean, you followed Odell's lead, and that's where that takes you.
Other than the fact that he was unfortunately featured on the notorious boat picture. Other than that.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, other than that. It's...
I've never had 1,000-yard season.
Hey, you shut your whore fucking mouth. You shut your fucking whore mouth.
I swear to fucking God, I will get in my car and drive to Hawthorne.
You won't
do it, Nick. You won't do it, Nikki. Do it. I'll help you.
Y'all are fucking
Don't talk
glazing.
about my man Sterling Shepard like that.
Y'all are glazing like crazy.
You're not glazing enough. You know,
you guys are.
You're not glazing enough.
You guys are zeking him.
No,
you're beyond glazing. You are zeking him right now.
You wish Zeke had the aura that Sterling Shepard had coming out of college.
He is an angel of a man. I will not tolerate the heat.
You know the receivers that you would fight for?
Gluck, gluck, gluck.
That's crazy. You made that noise.
Yes, 100%.
No, he made that noise.
Gluck, gluck, gluck.
He did it again. This is.
Yes, I am actively. Yes, exactly.
Please don't do it a third time, Pete.
I'm wiping my
Gluck,
lips
gluck,
as
gluck.
we speak, bro.
Wait, what did you just say? Yeah, no, hold on. Yo, that's wild.
Is it your husband with you?
She really said what I don't want to repeat it, but I heard exactly what you just said. That's fucking wild, yo. No, I get off the bus. That's
hey,
that's
Texas,
the most respectful way
Texas
you could do
doesn't
that.
have the same domestic violence protections as California. Just remember
That's
that.
wild.
That's why I'm getting it all out when we still live in Cali, bro.
She quoted a song. She quoted a song. When I think of you, I touch myself. That's crazy. Like, wow.
All right.
100% though. Congratulations. I'm so excited to see them back together. It's gonna be
Google the song.
2017 all over again. Super cool stuff. Hoping, wishing the best.
Anyways,
Odell over here dancing to Family Matters while he's driving his car. This is wild.
100%.
the Dolphins.
Closing out,
oh yeah, go ahead.
touchdown or turnover. The Dolphins signed free agent safety Marcus Maye and Calais Campbell.
Defensive
Ew.
end. Did you say ill? Yo, watch your mouth. We just had a great moment, and you gonna fuck it up by hating. Don't do that, Nikki. When you're ahead, I know the Mavericks are down, but like you've seen the Celtics play. When you're ahead, you just finish through the line.
I'm gonna say it's a touchdown. 2 Florida guys coming home, playing for a Dolphins team that is on the verge of contention. Could use some veteran leadership. I mean, they
pass rushers.
They had some turnover last year just because of their cap situation. So, I mean, you get Calais Campbell, which is essentially a veteran version of Christian Wilkins. Not the same sort of athlete right now as he was early in his career, but can still really stuff the run and still really push the pocket.
He's 6'8",
and
so that kind of helps too.
Yeah, they got enough pass rushers around him that they'll be all right. They just need him to do what he does.
Him and Zach, I think it's Seiler, who just got paid, and that's why Christian left Miami. But the D tackle they have, Zach Seiler, or whatever the fuck his name is, he had 10.5 sacks last year. So him and Campbell are going to be a great hard-nosed defensive line.
And May, he hasn't been the same player since he signed that big deal with the Jets and got hurt.
He was good on the Saints for a little bit.
But when he's been healthy, he's been all right with the Saints. He's kind of like a hybrid safety. He had 2 picks last year in only 6 games. Had a couple forced fumbles a year before. So, he has something to bring to the team as well as long as he's healthy. So I think it's a good move I think both of them are good moves for the Dolphins. Touchdown. So you literally just talk over me. That's crazy. Crazy.
I finally shut the fuck up.
You've been talking over me the whole episode, and I finally get what I need to say out, and you don't say anything.
I gave you what you needed, and you're mad at me for it?
Fuck.
Nigga, go to therapy.
All right. Fair fade.
Speaking of therapy.
Joey Chestnut signed with a vegan hot dog brand ended up getting banned from the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. And now it appears he and Kobayashi will have their own face-off outside of the Nathan hot dog tournament.
A glizzy off?
So fair or fade?
That's a fade, but that's crazy. A fake glizzy?
No, fair, bro. Get that bag, King.
I mean, yeah, like you're going to be eating dildo glizzies, though. That's crazy. Like, that's wild.
No, the dog meat.
Dildo glizzy.
The dog meat glizzy.
It's vegan donuts, bro.
Referring to what?
I mean, vegan hot
An
dogs.
authentic one?
It's like those vegan nuggets I gave you guys. You never let me.
Oh, you mean those fucking deep fried octopus fucking cow hooves you fed us? You tried to kill us because you gave us fucking no. Pete's talking about when he gave us deep fried unicorn pussy. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was downing dildo glizzies. Does that mean that you would rather down an authentic one?
That's why I talked over you. Honestly, I knew that joke was coming. I was trying to talk over it. I was trying to move past it. She got me. That was a good one. She got me. I mean, it's still not as bad as Pete deep-throating honestly how he sucks dick on the mic. That's crazy.
Honestly, I'm going to say this is a draw.
You did that 10 times, bro.
I'm going to say this is a draw only because...
It's a casino push? How you going to bet on it? I know you're going to parlay it.
Only because, dog. Every time, like the Nathan's hot dog contest is usually over by the time I wake up on 4th of July. So I don't even watch that shit. So I don't know.
4th of July.
I don't know when the fuck this other one's going to be on. It's probably going to be on streaming.
On Netflix.
And it's probably going to be on parlays. And I probably will bet on it, honestly.
Yeah.
But.
Get help.
Yeah,
it's too late. It's too late for him, Nikki.
Vegan dogs are nasty.
What the fuck is a vegan hot dog?
Getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning
and deep throating
vegan hot dog.
That's crazy. Waking up at, I mean, that's some fucking shit. I feel like your degenerate ass would do. Get up at 7 a.m. to watch and drink your Coors Light.
Well, she's drinking
just drink all day.
She's eating Lucky Charms.
And second off, I'll watch golf and bet on golf.
And,
like a fucking culture.
In your fucking American flag bikini.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, it's an American flag Skims jumpsuit.
The Texas, my bad.
No, it would be an American flag Skims jumpsuit.
No. It would be a Texas flag Skims jumpsuit.
Kenny,
see? There you go.
You know, like we hear you. We just sometimes it's not funny. So when you say it a second and third time, doesn't guarantee a laugh. I just want you to know
that's
that.
you all the time, though.
That's your PR guy. So
says the guy who can't do PR for himself.
I say funny shit for myself. If you haven't noticed, I'm the biggest fan of my own joke.
Yeah,
no,
you
laugh. The same shit, dude. If I say something funny, and no one responds, I'll say that shit again until somebody laughs.
That's exactly what I just did. I just said it with more clarity.
No, but the difference is, I say it and then laugh at it.
I don't laugh at it. Yeah, because if I gotta laugh at it, why did I say it?
No, I just beg for attention and validation. That's why.
Yeah, I'm a middle child. I don't really care.
You care. You care a lot, actually.
I care a little bit.
You care more than
I care in the area where you don't give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck in the area that you care.
I guess, yeah.
Anyways.
But seriously, though, what the fuck is in a vegan hot dog? No. That's a fade. How you going to go from, we don't know what the fuck is even in a regular hot dog. How you eating a vegan hot dog?
We caught him out on betting on vegan hot dogs.
I'm confused, bro. Like, Pete's going to now tell me everything about vegan hot dogs. She's like, I'm an aficionado. Watch. I'm a glizzy grandmaster.
Vegan hot dogs are gross.
Joey Chestnut, over under 77 vegan glizzies.
Is that really the number?
It has to be higher. That's vegan, bro. It's easier to digest soy. He's going to be eating a lot of soy.
Yes, he did break the record last year for
85?
77 hot dogs.
He's going to get to 100.
Holy fuck.
He's going to eat 100 fake glizzies, bro. He's going to eat 100. He's going to roll through those soy dogs.
I will say that the actual record is over 100, but it's not a true record anymore because the glizzies back in like the 1930s were like really tiny and easier to down.
And so they're eating teeny weenies?
The newer version of the record comes with like them jumbo dogs.
They're eating pork and beans?
Joey Chestnut's, yes, I know the lore. Joey Chestnut's 77 jumbo glizzies is considered the what's it? The alpha.
You took 7 inches to the throat? That's crazy.
I don't even think
the old ones were like the little like fucking baby weenies.
So they were eating Vienna sausage, and then it just became a whole fucking thing.
I don't even think I eat 77 hot dogs a year, man. And honestly,
dude, I don't even eat fucking 10 hot dogs a year.
I just saw a fucking survey that was like eating a hot dog takes 3 minutes off your life.
Well,
that's what I'm thinking. Like, everybody's saying, oh, it's a fade with Joey Chestnut, but it's like, dude, at least he's going to live to see 70 now. Hopefully.
That's a money bag.
Is he?
I mean,
soy's not good for you either.
And a lot of...
And whatever other fillers in those fucking vegan dogs, like fake meat is not healthy for you.
Yeah, a lot of those eaters actually die in their 50s.
Yeah, but I mean, I would rather eat a vegan hot dog than whatever the fuck a regular hot dog is. It's definitely healthier than that.
I mean, is it though?
I don't know if it is.
Yeah,
it's like eating
100%.
Beyond Meat. Like, okay, I'm eating fucking radish skin.
It's just like lentils and soy and tofu and shit.
And
like,
a bunch of saturated fats and
chemicals to make it taste like meat.
Taste like meat.
Okay, and have you ever watched a video of how hot dogs are made?
I don't need to.
Actually, I have.
Yeah.
I actually have.
I saw Fast Food Nation in middle school.
Okay, if you've seen the video, you know that like it's
Cows
like
get
rock
destroyed.
bottom level of food.
I'm Mexican,
that is like
dude.
you shouldn't even be feeding that shit to your dog.
I'm Mexican, dude.
Yeah.
Since when do Mexicans eat hot dogs?
Black people eat
Mexicans
hot dogs.
Black people and Mexicans eat hot dogs. Who do you
all...
think's making the hot dogs in fucking downtown LA?
Chorizo. What do you think chorizo is?
Chorizo's a different kind of sausage, and that's kind of racist.
I mean, that's not.
Yeah,
really
but
right.
I feel like
okay, but what's in
all hot dogs aren't the same, Kenny.
They're a little higher quality than like the shit you get for $1 at the Walmart.
All sausages aren't
They're
the
really
same.
not. They're actually like the cheap ones that you get at the Mexican markets. The FUD.
Well, they're thicker. Like they're
yeah,
like,
but
they look higher quality.
But they're
like,
still
they look,
Franks.
like more expensive.
Do we really need to go into the different kind of hot dogs?
I mean,
feel like you guys need a hot dog education.
You need to come full circle with this because you literally deep throated like dick on the mic 20 minutes ago, and now we're talking about hot dogs.
How did I dick?
You literally said gluck gluck on the fucking mic. We didn't forget that.
Oh, okay. Why are you so homophobic?
No, we're
What's
talking
wrong with
about hot
making a
dogs, so
gluck, gluck
finish the
song?
conversation.
When was the last time you heard a glock glock?
A couple weeks ago. Don't worry about it.
I don't know about that.
It wasn't here. Don't worry about it.
That.
It wasn't here. Don't worry about it.
Check that one.
How you gonna fact check it? Why would I?
Perfect time to talk.
Go through your location data.
You think I would turn that off? Duh.
All right, next one. The Colts, Anthony Richardson said playing in the NFL is easier than college. Fair or fade?
I mean, there's plenty of dudes who are like 6'5", running a 4.3 40 and don't make it to the league, who will just smack the shit out of you. And also, if I had to play for Billy Napier, that bum-ass Florida Gators offense, I'd say the same thing too.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say it's
all
fair
his life he had to fight.
It's fair because his team is so much better than...
Infinitely better.
Better than whatever the fuck he had at Florida.
He had Ricky Pearsall, and that was about it.
And where's his 30-year-old little brother that was at the draft that everyone was like, that's his little brother? He looked like he's 30 and on his second strike.
That's fucked up. But I mean, if you go...
Did you see him? He looked hella old, bro. He looked like he had about 10 discographies already.
Yeah, he looked like mature Vince Staples.
Nah.
Earl Sweatshirt if he had his shit together.
Nah, he had like the Black Edgar cut going on.
Oh.
All right. Caitlin Clark left off Team USA. Fair or fade?
Oh my fucking God, bro. It's a fade. Bro, she's not good enough to be a fucking Olympian as a rookie. And miss me with the...
Anthony Davis was.
The NBA's
the fucking Plumleys were. Fucking, there's been plenty of Kyrie was.
You had to have one college kid on the roster, though, for the men. You had to have one. You had to have a college kid. That's shit that started with Christian Laettner. That's why Shaq got left off the team. He's like, you're going to put in fucking Laettner over Shaq? So bottom line is, with the WNBA, you got to remember.
They got rid of that rule.
Yes, they got rid of that rule a long time ago, but for a long time, you had college kids who were on the team. And then there were also, like Kyrie Irving, freaking nature, like cats who really wanted to play, and other cats who opted out. So my point is, with the WNBA...
They actually had a tryout then.
Yeah, but some people opted out.
But they had a tryout. They had an open run with like 40 of the greatest players in the NBA, and they all tried out.
And all those players would fucking smoke Caitlin Clark to death. So what's your point? Bottom line is she's getting cooked as a rookie, bro. And like there are people who are.
Is she getting cooked? She's averaging like 20 points a game.
Indiana's not good as a basketball team. And
yeah, that's not
their
her
teammate.
fault.
You're
She
the
went
number
to the
one overall pick.
worst team in the league.
Yeah, that's how that works. Did you not know that's how that works?
Yeah,
So
just
you
putting
have to
a really unfair expectations on a rookie.
Oh, I'm
just 'cause
sorry.
she's white.
You're the number one. No, if she was black, I'd say the same thing. She's the number one overall pick. And first off, look at that
and
team.
you talked about her
Look at
more
that-
than
no,
you talked
look
about
at-
any other
Cap.
number one pick.
Angel Reese is bae, first off, and Carmella. But first off,
And she's not. She wasn't a number one pick.
I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't care.
I'm saying the last fucking 10 number one picks. As long as I've known you, you've talked about them less than you've talked about.
She's better
Caitlin
than
Clark.
most of them. Well, Caitlin Clark's been goated for 4 fucking years now. So the point is, she be flopping and she be talking shit and she's earning her lumps. But that don't mean now. I think for marketing, you put her on the team. But the fucking U.S. team came out and said that's not how we do things here. You got to earn your spot, and she missed out. If you look at everybody who got on that team, I'm not fucking leaving off Kelsey Plum to put on Caitlin Clark if I'm trying to win. And the women have been dominant forever. And for all the stupid ass people saying, "Oh, she can go play for Italy," Italy hasn't made the fucking. They haven't been relevant in Olympic basketball since 1996 on the women's side. So that'd be stupid to do. She's gonna get cooked even worse. And those international women will punch her in her fucking shit. You think it's bad in the WNBA now? International play comes, they don't like America. She's gonna get her shit knocked, and then she's gonna get injured in her rookie season. And what was the point? Like,
But the crazy thing is, you're not saying any of this for Cameron Brink, who made the 3-on-3 team and is averaging way less than Caitlin Clark.
well, Cameron Brink is the defensive player of the year,
and was the
arguably.
number 2 pick.
She's arguably the defensive player of
And
the year.
averages less than 10 points a game.
Doesn't fucking matter. That's not her game to score a lot. You didn't watch her at Stanford. You didn't watch a lick of fucking Stanford
I
basketball.
watch her fucking shooting in warm-ups all the time.
Oh God, bro! You watch her for her fucking. You watch her for her outfits pregame.
I watch her.
You do not watch Cameron Brink because you like women's basketball.
I watch her.
You are on
kicking it
record
with-
saying you hate women's basketball.
I watch her kicking it with the fucking Currys.
You do realize the Sparks had the 2nd and 4th overall pick in the draft, right?
Yeah.
And both those players are balling, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, except for Cameron Brink is objectively having a worse year than Caitlin Clark, and you're not talking about that.
You don't know shit about women's basketball, and they play 2 different positions.
Actually, I've been watching women's basketball just as long as you have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, the fuck you haven't.
Yes, I have, bro.
Okay, so
I was actually going to Sparks games
Cooper?
in 2013, bro.
Okay, so was I. Didn't see you.
Yeah.
There. Probably because of the fucked up haircut. Your haircut was way worse back then. You've actually come a long way. I'm proud of you. But no, in all seriousness, Cameron Brink is the defensive rookie of the year, arguably defensive player of the year. She was never getting the hype that Caitlin Clark got because everybody knew she's going to be the second.
Really, she didn't get the fucking hype that even though she's the god fucking daughter of a Curry. That's crazy.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark has been getting
even
all
though
the
she's
media
literally
attention.
been on the scene for fucking years.
Yeah, dominating at Stanford.
That's crazy.
They were dominating. Her teammate went higher than her.
What's crazy is you're dick eating someone averaging 6 points a fucking game, bro.
She's a defensive player. That's game
crazy,
and offense, bro. And first off, the 3-on-3 is different.
Defensive player.
You're talking about
Wow.
the 3-on-3 team, which, by the way, Caitlin should have been on 3-on-3 team if nothing else, because Haley Van Lith got it, and we saw Caitlin Clark fucking take Haley Van Lith's soul.
Player. That's
She's
crazy.
she's a defensive stopper. That's
Even
what she's
though
there
Caitlin
for.
Clark averages more steals than her. That's crazy.
She's a fucking guard
And
and
just
one's
as
a
many
forward.
rebounds.
One's a
Caitlin
forward.
Clark averages just as many rebounds as your defensive player.
Bro,
of the
are you
year.
really gonna go down the
That's
line
fucking crazy.
roster for roster? Because I'm pretty sure the Sparks and fucking Indiana have 2 totally different styles, actually, and they just scored the most points they scored all season by slowing their pace down. So what I'm saying is, Diana Taurasi's cooking Caitlin Clark. Everybody got Asia Wilson, best player in the league right now. You gonna take Asia Wilson off and put on Caitlin Clark? Go ahead and say that stupid shit out loud.
Honestly,
There are people. The chick who's leading the league in scoring didn't fucking get put on the team. It's not that big a deal.
Angel Reese is better than Cameron Brink.
Yes, we know that. We knew that in college when she won a national fucking championship at LSU. Duh. You're literally that's a red herring. No one brought up Cameron Brink's name on the fucking team except you.
Oh, because I'm saying you're fucking railing fucking Caitlin Clark.
No, I'm saying
for not being the greatest
if
women's
Caitlin
basketball
Clark gets,
player ever.
No,
instantly.
she's not. She never was. She never will be. Relax,
But that's what I'm saying. You're fucking railing her for that.
No, I'm saying
when she's averaging better than both of these two people that you've been dick eating all WNBA season.
No, I just would build a defense around Cameron Brink.
Any chance you get, you've been talking about Cameron Brink and Angel Reese.
Because she's a defensive fucking
And I'm
dynamo.
telling you, Caitlin Clark averages just as many points as Angel Reese.
You know,
and
Angel
she's
Reese
averaging more rebounds and more steals than your defensive player of the year.
Okay, and neither one of those fucking people are on the Olympic team, dumbass. Why you bring up these two people for the Olympic team?
Well, Cameron Brink is on the Olympic team. She's on the
3-on-3 don't count. I'm talking about
it does count.
The fucking big times. The big time. Let's talk about the big time.
That is the big time.
Okay, you're purposely deflating the argument. She didn't make the Olympic U.S. team. Not 3-on-3. I mean, like starting five. She did not make that team. Caitlin Clark. People wanted her there, but guess what? There's a chick in Seattle who averages 27 a game, and she didn't fucking get on, and she's been hooping for 3 years now. Candace Parker got left off. Candace Parker got cut the year she fucking took the Sparks to the finals and won MVP. What are we saying? Like, and guess what? In case y'all haven't noticed, the WNBA has a lot of former UConn players, and Gino Auriemma for years stacked the Olympic team with nothing but UConn players. Even old ass Sue Bird, who should have not been on that team. He cut Candace Parker in her prime. People are still mad about that. So Caitlin Clark not getting it isn't the greatest travesty ever. But like everybody getting mad about it, it's like, bro, it's gonna be even colder when Brink, Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark are all on the Olympic team 4 years from now, and they're fucking cooking because they actually have experience and they've grown in the league. Like, y'all trying to have these stars grow up too fast. Like, let them fucking be rookies. They haven't even had an off season. It's better if she doesn't play on the team, because if she gets hurt, what are y'all gonna say then? Oh, you're stupid for putting her. How you hurt your number one pick in the draft? How you let her get hurt in the Olympics? Well, you wanted her on the team. So which is it?
Honestly, I don't even care about her being on the team or not. What I care about is your consistency and the fact that you literally fucking shit on her every chance you get.
I don't shit on Caitlin Clark.
You fucking put these other two rookies on a pedestal, bro, that they probably don't even.
If I was building a team, I'm always going to build a team with the bigs first. You build the
That's
team.
fine. There's a difference between having a preference and then going out of your way
Rookie of the year.
and going out of your way to fucking chop her down every time you get.
I don't actually.
You do, bro.
You literally said women's basketball is stupid. You've been said that.
You've been shitting on Caitlin Clark all fucking year, bro.
Not really.
You have, dude.
I said she's a flopper, and she is. And she talks a lot of shit, and then does what a lot of white women do. Oh my god, I didn't do anything, but you literally were talking shit to Haley Van Lith, and you owned her. And then when people talk shit back to you, all of a sudden, all her weird ass fans are like, "Don't talk to her like that." It's like, bro, it's basketball. Let her fucking hoop.
Because she's bringing in all these people that are casuals and they don't fucking know. But yeah,
the casuals are dumb.
That's definitely
just let them play ball.
Just like fucking Luka, bro. It's the same thing. Luka
can't play defense.
Now he's fucking crying all the time.
Europeans always cry. They don't like getting hit.
He's not. Via was a part of Russia, so technically it's
what
part
the fuck
of Asia.
is Russia? Oh wow! Oh, now we're going fucking geographical semantics. Okay, cool.
That's not geographical semantics. That's fact.
Okay, cool, fine.
Russian's not European.
They're cousins. They're in the same family.
Actually, Asian.
Do you really think Luka puts Asian? Do you really think Luka's ethnicity is Asian? I'm asking you that. Because you don't believe that. Oh, you're trolling.
I'm not. Am I fucking Alaskan Indian? No. But do I put that? Because technically I am? Yeah, I do.
How the fuck are you Alaskan Indian? You've never been to Alaska.
Because Alaskan and fucking Native American are the same thing. They put them together.
No, they're not. They're white people who live in fucking... Dog. The Dolls rolls.
I'm talking about the surveys that they put out. It always says fucking Alaskan, Native, Indigenous American. It's
Pacific
all
Islander.
Together.
There's a bunch of shit.
No, Pacific Islander with Asian. Pacific Islanders are
Asia
totally
Pacific
different thing.
Islanders. So someone who's
Exactly, yeah.
Asian, and so
Just like
Luka,
Samoan people are technically Asian.
Micronesian, all that shit. It's
Technically
confusing.
Asian.
Everybody's been fucked and around the globe. It's confusing. I don't know what to call people. Just tell me your name, bro. I don't know. Fucking
All right.
Luka being Asian is hilarious.
All right. Xavier Howard sent a teen boy sexually explicit pics of his mom because she refused to abort Howard's bastard. Parafade. Why?
Can we not talk about Xavier Howard, please?
Why?
Everybody from Baylor just keeps being weird. Like, can we just not? Can we just not talk about him? But like, I saw this and got mad. I saw the story early in the week and I purposely ignored it. I was hoping we wouldn't talk about it tonight. But yeah, motherfuckers. I mean, yeah, you ratio the kid, but it's like you don't make enough money to pay all these kids, and you gave women herpes, like on wax. So
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a fade. Why are you cyberbullying a teenager?
no, that's like it wasn't like a
fucking
little
crazy.
kid. Wasn't like a fucking like under 10 or some shit.
That's even worse.
That's actually technically sex crime.
Yeah, it is. That's fucking crazy.
That's technically child porn
Yeah, that's fucking
because
crazy.
you sent porn to a child. You're technically a sex offender.
Probably not in Florida, but yeah. They probably got
See,
some
when you
other
say
shit.
that, it just makes me sad because when you have to say, maybe not in Florida, it just makes it so much worse.
Well, every state got their own laws, and Florida's a freaky ass state. So,
Florida ass state. That's crazy.
So Sean Payton was asked if he has a chip on his shoulder. He said, "quote I think I have 2 middle fingers." Fair or fade?
You phoning it in? Was that a serious question? Yeah. I don't want to hear
Says
shit.
the guy who's been fucking yelling
wanna
into the
hear
mic all
shit.
day and talking over everyone. You're talking about us phoning it in.
Because I saved all my energy just for like this show today. So I just need y'all to understand. I don't give a fuck what Sean Payton has to say. He's a coach of the Denver Donkeys. He's going to say whatever he needs to cover up for his team and Bo Nix probably being terrible. Nikki, what do you think about Sean Payton?
It's not. Mm-hmm. She's
Yeah.
on the Zoom.
Do you care?
I mean, I think it's funny that he said I have 2 middle fingers on my shoulders, saying "fuck you" to everyone. Yeah, no shit, we got that.
Like you've been saying that for 20 years
by
now.
you cutting your fucking franchise quarterback and paying him like $70 million to go away. Like, I think that was pretty explicit. And then you trading away your number 2 receiver and then not re-signing your number 1 receiver and not bringing back Justin Simmons, even though he had 3 picks. So yeah, I think we get it. You're saying "fuck you" to everyone. So I mean,
He's like the
it's
Kenny
fair.
Powers of coaches.
It's fair. It's nothing new.
He's like the Kenny Powers of coaches.
All right. Josh Jacobs talked about the Raiders once again. I don't know why he's talking more about the Raiders more than any.
Stop
sworn
talking
ex.
about your exes. Fuck, it's over.
He said they wanted him to quote come back on a discount and lose. Fair or fade?
Actually, no, that's a fair point. That's fair. They were gonna lose. They suck. And you want me to take a pay cut? Fuck out my face.
I'm gonna say it's a fade only because, as Kenny's talked about on this podcast many a times, they pretty much have a younger, less mileage version of you already on the roster in
Faster,
Marshawn
too.
Lloyd, and they even got a change of pace back with AJ Dillon behind you. And didn't they sign someone else too? Don't they have a?
No, it's just those guys.
But yeah, man, and on top of that, they're going to be throwing the ball a lot with Jordan Love. So, Josh Jacobs, are you even going to get enough carries? Are you even going to surpass 1,000 yards?
Are you even going to get goal line carries?
And I don't even think his deal's guaranteed after this year.
It's not. It's a
And-
3-year, like 30.
And he didn't get the fucking $20 million he was begging for. So, Yeah, man.
And he has like 10 kids and like a shit ton of babies.
So yeah, you still took a discount, and now you're in fucking Wisconsin, cold as fuck, bro. It's fun right now.
Racist as fuck too, by the way.
Wait until November.
Wait till you get hit with a snowball.
It's all cute texting Devonta, hey, you want to come back, but just wait until you're in fucking December, and you're like, hey, bro, can I come back?
Hey, can y'all trade me to the Bills?
Fuck, it's real life. All right, let's get to the rants. Nikki, if you're there, say something. Kick her out of the Zoom?
I heard something go, did so maybe her laptop died.
No, she's on the Zoom. She's on the Zoom. All that Sterling Shepard talk, she had to excuse herself.
Yes, that's wild. That's wild.
Or Will's chewing her out for that.
Definitely. What do you mean? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. That's crazy though. That's wild.
All right, go ahead.
That's true fandom though.
Go ahead.
I give her props. Yeah. Pretty much just taking it one day at a time. Really not say. My family just made it safely to Oakland, so prayers up for them. My nephew actually had his first train ride today. Was on Amtrak for 11 hours. I don't know how the fuck. I can't wait to hear my mom talk about how he acted on the train, and that's kind of cool because, like, when I was a kid, we would take Amtrak to Vegas and Amtrak to Oakland. So for him to have that experience, it's pretty cool. Other than that, people just be doing stupid shit out here, and I'm just trying to stay out the way. And rest in peace to a childhood friend of mine. Not really a childhood friend, but like Shep. We went to high school together, kicked it. He was a cool dude. Rest in peace, Angel, man. Yeah. It's sad, like when you hear about people dying that you went to high school with. It's like, fuck, I'm 32. But I know, like, people from my people who, the 2012 graduating class at Lawndale, there's like 100 fucking people who died. Like, and they all died in fucked up, sad ways. Drowning, overdoses, murders, cars, like just wild shit. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, every time I turn around, one of my homies tells me, he's like, yeah, somebody died from our class. I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, what was... So, I mean, you know, sometimes, like, I've been running into people who, like, I've known from, like, high school and middle school and shit. And it's cool to see, like, we all have our own lives. So that's pretty dope. You know, keep living your life. Doing the best you can and don't be an asshole. Yeah, people just really need to, like, just don't need to ever hear Stephen A. Smith talk about women's basketball ever again. And really, Austin Rivers. I just don't need to ever hear Austin Rivers speak ever again. Like, I just want people to, like, stop playing in these women's faces. That's fucking crazy. And also, Angel Reese is, like, the first leads all rookies and fucking, like, she has, like, over 100 points and 100 double-doubles. She got there really fast. So, like, I love this. I just love the rookie class altogether because they're not taking shit off these veterans. So, y'all got to remember, like, rookies aren't supposed to be this good. And they are. So, I'll just leave it with that.
All right, so for me, man, it's just been a real busy week. Just been staying active at work. Other than that, I don't really have much. It's Father's Day this week, so I'm gonna go spend some time with my dad. Hopefully, barbecue a little bit. But yeah, man, get out there, spend some time with your dad. Shout out to all the homies that are dads now. My boy Woo just had his baby, so shout out to him. Yeah, man, I was talking about this off air with Kenny last week, but it's just really great to see a lot of the people that I went to high school with, played football with, were in the fraternity with, went to school with. You know, a lot of them are starting to have kids, and it's just great to see how active they are as dads and how great they are as dads. Like, it's really inspiring to me. Really gives me hope. And it really just makes me proud of where I came from and how I was brought up and the fact that I know these people. So shout out to all the dads out there, new, young, old. Spend time with yours, talk to them, do what you got to do. Because it is also Mental Health Awareness Month for men. And men don't do enough to talk about their mental health. You know, we all kind of trivialize it, kind of just sweep it under the rug, kind of just escape from it through drinking and other things. But as Kenny once told me, like, a man boils from the inside. So, you know, you gotta check on the strong men in your life, the strong fathers in your life, and give appreciation to them and spend some time with them if you can. But yeah, Father's Day this weekend. Touchdowns and Tangents, TDs_tangents on Twitter and Instagram. Touchdownsandtangents.com. We're out. Peace.
Said enough today.